Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode. Since the last episode we completed Archibald's quest, so we have made a bit more money, which is also going to allow us to build, I believe, this one, right? Or should it be worth it for us to wait and build this one? That is more or less the first question though, right? So that's also interesting because $25,000 to build the one, and then I guess whatever 25 take, is that 8? So 4,000 for each one of the other ones? Which is pretty interesting. That doesn't make sense. Oh goodness, I can't do math. So, in the meantime, while we're here, these ships have arrived. We have enough money, so we're going to wait for 4,000 more, and, well, really, 400 more, and then we can start off with this one, which is fan-fucking-tastic. Perfect. So, as soon as we get it, we're just going to build it. As soon as we get it, we're just going to build it. As soon as we get it, we can just going to build it. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Less than 100. Fantastic. Alright, so now this guy should be producing oil, which is fantastic. Perfect. We still do have this guy up here running down here, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to be requiring the steel beams from him, to be fair. Let's be real. Perfect. And now at this stage, so now we'll be making oil. Perfect. And the beauty of that is we have also created something known as an oil tanker just over here. Perfect. And it's going to probably take more than 8 minutes just because of the issue of we never have any oil to begin with, right? Perfect. So now I guess it's just another full clip. Yeah, technically yes it is. We're just quickly going to see, should we move any of these ships? Yeah, okay, we're going to move both of these lot.
You're back?
Could I actually grab you two? Yeah, if I could actually move both of you. Yeah, perfect, hand in your quest. Fantastic, there's another 8 grand. Holy shit, what happened to our money? I'm going to assume we sold soap, so, right? I think that's the only logical explanation. Perfect, if we could move you lot all to Kensington, thank you. Perfect, and then if we, yeah, so you're picking our rum, beautiful. I don't really think there's anything else we need to pick up here, is there? Nope. If we could go up here, perfect. Do we have any ships up here? Like any ships ready to sail? No. Do we have any here? No. Where's Endeavour? Right, all you lot are just in the wrong position. Perfect. If I could ask you to come up here for us. Perfect. And you're the public mooring. Perfect. That is A-OK. The first thing we're also going to need to grab ourselves a commuter pier. Perfect. So we're just going to pop the commuter pier. I don't just want to pop it just next to it, but that's probably the closest thing we're going to get to that. Perfect. So this stage we got a commuter pier over here. Fantastic. We need to also make sure we've got enough materials on this island for that commuter pier. Which do we? We do not. That's alright. Perfect. I've had much worse news in my time.
Awaiting new horizons.
Perfect. So now, after the commuter pier, we're going to need, I want to say steam shipyard, but I'm pretty sure we're possibly going to need this one first. The oil harbour, and then this one, and then we can get started on building all this nonsense. I guess in the meantime, if we could go down here, because we're possibly going to need quite a lot more ships though, right? Like, I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to move all these ships. Okay, if I could ask you guys to go to Kensington as well. Perfect, and hopefully as soon as you arrive we're going to drop it all off.
Just say the word.
We're going to drop it all off down here, and then we're going to send you back to Kensington as well. Perfect. In the meantime, if we could go down here, if we could build a couple more clippers. Just for this region alone. And then if we could then also go up here. Perfect. DrDario, not yet, but hopefully in the near future. Perfect, and then we just need another 8 more minutes. Yeah, so this is gonna take quite a while, especially in fast mode, or fastest mode. Perfect. Is that you? Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna grab you. At this stage, you're just gonna grab a whole bunch of steel. And windows, I guess. Actually, why are we not creating any steel? Why is our steel production so low? Could we grab Endeavour and grab some steel over here? Perfect, there we go, there's another 11 grand just spent just like that. Maybe if you wouldn't mind coming up here to DrDario. I think you're heading over there to DrDario, and you're still here in DrDario.
Ceasefire has ended.
Okay, that's right, because our ceasefire should still be good, except with Jean.
Final look.
Jean should run out in a little bit. Perfect. Alright, if we could edit this. I love it, there's no schnapps in that region. Probably the worst part about it. I think if we could go like that, perfect, so that money should still stay about there.
Are you the cause of endless sorrow?
Perfect. Shut up, Princess Ching.
New commission?
Shut up. I forgot your name. Josh, George. Perfect. If we could go like that, and then if we could slow time down again. Perfect. So I don't think we've actually made enough to build this. Nope. We still need another.
Just say the word.
So I guess we still need quite a lot more, right? Still need another 17. Fantastic. I think we should probably just check over here, just make sure all these are still running.
Cover your ears.
Yeah, fantastic. So technically we could build another. We'll build another 2 more of them, right? Like, why would we not? Windows don't seem to be a problem. And now, yeah, that's more or less that issue, right? It says we don't even have enough of these. So we'll build some more of them as well. We'll build another one. And then we'll also build another one of these, which is just going to pop just there. Fantastic. Beautiful. And then what else are we going to require? We're going to require another one of these, which we're just going to pop just about there. Perfect. And then we're going to grab a whole bunch of these lots. We're just going to go something that looks a little bit like this. Fantastic. And we're just going to pop use just about. We need to move one more down. There we go. Nope. Is that the best we can do? Yeah, actually maybe down a bit. And then one up. Oh goodness, my hand is just really struggling today, lads. Alright, screw that. I'm gonna have to use my left hand for this nonsense. I'd just like to let everyone know I'm still using my right hand. I'm just released a little bit of load off the mouse. And then up one and then down one. There we go, fantastic. And then we should just be able to cross use just there and there, perfect. And that population also should fix itself, although in the meantime if we could upgrade all you lot. Fantastic. And then yeah, so this road is more or less like the next issue. Get rid of this, perfect. And then I guess in the meantime if we could grab all you lot, right, and just try and figure out how best we want to get these people extra money from them or whatnot. Fantastic. Also, I'm pretty sure we won't need to worry about all these excess resources, except really this one. Yeah, no, so these should stay pretty good. Although, yeah, no, all these should. Although we're gonna run out of sausages as well. Oh no, that's not the best news. Definitely received worse news. Fantastic, and then we can just continue upgrading a lot. Fantastic. Okie dokie. Perfect. We're quickly going to go down here, just trying to make sure that we're actually. I want to say that we're actually producing oil. We are, perfect. So we are producing oil, which is fantastic. We can drop off you lot, and then we can also send.
Ship constructed.
Alright, we'll throw that overboard. We're going to ask you to come to Kingslington as well for us. Perfect. If we could go back up here, if we could upgrade some more houses. Perfect, just like that. Just, I'm thinking if we just have to do these, and then all these should even out, right? I guess that's the hope, right? That all these should now even out. No, just to be safe, I'm thinking if we could do these 4 as well. There we go, fantastic. I guess technically now all you are going to grow into crazy numbers, but we're just going to turn them to artisans. Oh, my key just fell off. We're going to turn them all into artisans and then into engineers and whatnot, which is perfect. Fantastic. Technically we still have these 2 shares in George. Perfect, we do. Fantastic-er. Perfect. We're not even halfway with the ship yet. Goodness, we really need oil. And then... yeah, I guess there's not really too much else we can do. I guess technically in the meantime, something we could do, we could try and save some of this population from collapse by just building these lot, right? Fantastic. And then if we could also build another fishery. Do we have another? We do have another fishery. Fantastic. There we go. So technically none of this population should die now, right? Oh no, we need workloads. We need workloads as well. Do we have any spare workloads that we haven't built yet? Hell yeah, we do. Perfect. There we go. So there's our workloads. Guess technically, since we're going to require...
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Perfect. I'm going to show... yeah, these are these fleets. Perfect. So these will be our traders. No. What do you think you're doing, George? Give us that share back.
This island's not about money. It's about people.
Perfect. If we could drop off these 2 as well.
Ceasefire has ended.
Nope, not like that. Perfect. If we could quickly rebuy
Your ship has
ceasefire.
returned from its voyage.
Request ceasefire. Perfect. 20,000. Not too
I
bad.
also have my wife and children to think about.
Yeah, shut up. What are you doing over here? Why is there just a ship? Oh, it's the bad guy. I thought it was me.
Don't talk to me about
It's bad, lads. Clipper, and a frigate. It's not too bad. Okay, dokie. Perfect. Why don't you shoot some? I hope it's just a full. Yeah, that's alright. Let's just go with full. Alright, perfect. If I could get all you lot to come over here for us. We don't want to do that just yet.
A new commission?
Technically, yeah, technically we're just going to require some more concrete in the meantime, right? We haven't moved any concrete, have we? No. If we grab Sea Eagle just in case, come down here. Sea Eagle can start moving resources. As soon as we have got 30 of them. So we'll move 2 of these, we'll move 1 of these. And then as soon as we gather enough for 1 more of these, we can move them. Perfect, there we go, 31, that's not too bad. Fantastic, if we could ask you lot to come up here. Fantastic. I guess in the meantime we could slow time down real quick, and then we could also get started on building stuff like this, right? I kind of don't want to build all this stuff up here. Why would we not want to build it up here then? That's like the first question. I just realized why, because we'll actually need to import wheat, which is okay because we can just import wheat from over here, because that's where we've been importing wheat from the whole time to the other island. Perfect. So if we could go down here, we're gonna need sheep farms, right? Perfect. If we could zoom in. Perfect. I just also want to see real quick, how many of these do we have? We have 0. We do not have 0. I believe we got 16 or 10 of them. We have 12. Perfect. Which means we're going to need 6 farms. Is it? No, we're going to need 12 farms, because each one of these are running double time. So 1 and 1 to 1. Yeah, fantastic. So we're going to need 12 of these farms. I'm gonna lie, I've had worse news, but that's up there. Perfect. So there's that one. We'll build a road just there. If we could actually connect you with a warehouse just there, like early on. Perfect. And then if we could copy you, if we could 1, 2, perfect. I'm going to assume that I can't really move you anywhere else. So what we'll do... Could I pop another one there? Is that possible? No, it's not. Perfect, there we go. And then we're going to need another 2 more just there. Perfect. That's just to block it. That's literally just to block it off. Just so we know not to accidentally build another one there. Perfect. Now with you, we're possibly going to need to build like so. I'm going to need to build you lot. What we'll do, because that's road there, right? Could I actually destroy that? I don't like how that looks. No, we won't do that. Alright, we'll build you just there. So we'll need to run the road through there. Perfect. Okie dokie, there's 6. I'm going to need quite a couple more. So there's another one. One. If I could actually move you down one. Perfect. No, we won't be able to fit you just in there. Why would we not want to pop you just there? Perfect. Well, there's 4. I don't really think we're going to need more than that for a while. And then Schnapps as well. Technically, so Schnapps, although Schnapps is one of those issues where it's like, do we need more Schnapps, or do we need potatoes, or do we wait for... I want to say the fuel tanks or the fuel engines, and then we can just move fuel engines from these islands onto these islands, which I think is probably what we're going to have to do. Yeah, I'm much going to prefer to build fuel engines on this island and then take them all over there, rather than building fuel engines on this island. Vicky, you have arrived. Fantastic. Beautiful. So that means we can technically now get started on building this one.
What a revolutionary
Beautiful.
way to
Although
resolve
technically that costs
unemployment.
1,000 maintenance. Owie. I'm gonna assume, yeah, we need another 15 for you. Perfect. So if we could bring Sea Eagle just back down here. 4. How have you only created 4 in all that time?
Visitors are falling away.
That was like half an hour to build those farms. How on earth have you only created 4? Oh, technically because we haven't built you. That's why. Because your boy's not very smart at this playing this game. I think Kensington, if we could get an operational.
The formula is incomplete.
I mean, technically we have all the goods. Alright, screw it. We just want to build this one.
From its voyage.
Yeah, perfect. So all of you lot have now arrived.
Aye.
Beautiful. Oh, probably build you. And technically we're full on pigs, alright? Yeah. Pigs are never going to be the problem. This is a good point. It's probably worth it for us to build it on another island, like an island up here, quite a big island. Yeah, because there's potatoes and hops and stuff on this island as well. Yeah, I think we'll do that instead of play fighting the whole thing out. Well, have you built yet? No, not yet. Alright, so this stage we're just going to play on 3 times speed just for a little while. Just while we gather some more resources.
Ready for a challenge.
Okay, so I believe how many resources are we going to need for this guy? 25, so we're going to need another 40 more. I guess technically that's the other point. Technically we're also going to need to grab, I believe it would be called, we're also going to need to grab, I want to say the, but now I can't think of what we need to grab. Oh goodness, this soap guy's making us bank. Was that you? Yeah, was that you?
Just
Yeah.
say the word.
Good work, dude. Did we ever create soaps up here? Yeah, we did. Perfect. We did. Yeah. Goodness, that could have been bad. Yes, technically we can build stuff over here, though, right? Oh goodness. I guess technically we're in a bit of a turnover phase, right? In the sense that we're just waiting. We're just waiting for resources to gather. We're waiting for stuff to continue to build and grow and expand and whatnot. Ooh-wee. So yeah. Yep, and now we're out of power again. Oh, there we go, power. And now we're out of power again. Guess technically we don't even need the small warehouse, like we could just run it straight into the power, right? I guess technically we can start moving you over there. So we could grab some more of this. Grab another one of them. Perfect. If we could ask you all to come over here for us. Beautiful. So then technically means the commute up here is ready to go though, right? Which technically means we could... No, not really, because the issue we don't actually have resources. Well, I guess technically we could get started on that though, right? We could get started on bringing like people like Lone Star. We could ask you to come over here. We could ask you to come pick up in Kensington. We could ask you to come pick up... Well, they would be potatoes, right? So how about we go... Potatoes, and what would the other thing be? It would be...
Ship construct.
Yeah, so if we could ask you to pick up 3 of these. Fantastic. And then if we could ask you to pick up 3 of these. Actually, it would just be 2, right? Sorry, your boy's not very smart. And then drop it off in DrDario, right? So unload good. Fantastic. No, that's not how I want to do it. That's not how I want to do it at all. So in Kensington, if you wouldn't mind picking up all the potatoes, and then also if you wouldn't mind going to Remediah and El Corona, right? If we could actually move you down to, we'll move you down there. Maybe if we could, I'd get you to pick up. Wait, you don't have any potatoes in Remediah? That's kind of concerning. And then unload it. Fantastic, there we go. Perfect, so you're the first of this one, right? Perfect, so if we can move this one, if we create a new group real quick, and then if we could move this one to... I want to call this DrDario's... Oh my goodness, Dr. Dario, I guess. We'll just call it DrDario, right? Do we need another name for it? There we go, perfect, DrDario. Perfect, so you're the soap guy, so we'll move you into the sellers list. Create a new group, perfect. We're going to move you into the sellers. Rename, we're going to delete this name, we're going to delete this name. Perfect, we'll move you into the sellers. Fantastic. I think we can close these two. We can close these two, fantastic. Okie dokie, perfect. I don't think we're going to need this one. Perfect, so these, we'll need a name for all these, but in the meantime, which one are you? Your New World to Old World. I guess technically, something else we could do. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll create a new group. Perfect. We'll call this group Old World, because that is technically what these are. These are all Old World trades. But yeah, okay, there we go. We'll call it the Old World trades, because these are trades set up before we had to worry about DrDario. Create the route. Oopsie daisies, I hope we haven't just messed something up there. Can we go back? Can we go T? Fantastic. Old world trade, so that's that. Perfect. If we could move this one to old world trades, if we can move this one to old world trades, this one to old world trades, this one to old world trades, perfect. And then if we create a new world trade, oh no, that's just this one, and we should just rename this one to new world. How do we want to do that? We go like that, right? And then we press delete. Yeah, perfect. Okay, be a new world. Thank you. Beautiful. And then if we could pop you in the new world trades, fantastic. There we go. So now if we could go down here, if we could select one of them, perfect. If we create a trade menu, perfect, between Kensington, Ramadaya, El Corona, and there, perfect. And then in Kensington, if we could pick up wool, load good wool, load good wool, and then drop wool. Fantastic, there we go. So that should be the wrong guy. Perfect. If we can move you to DrDario, fantastic. So now these two should be like that. Beautiful. So that should actually be our, that should technically be these guys good to go. Perfect. So now if we could go to trade menu between these lot, perfect, DrDario, and then Kensington of course, and then Ramadaya and El Corona. Perfect. And then if we could select Schnapps, fantastic, and then we're going to need to unload one at each, right? Technically what we'll do, we'll unload the excess in Kensington, just because I can see Kensington costing us a little bit more. Beautiful. And then we're going to need another one.
Ready for a challenge.
From trade route menu, perfect. We're going to need to grab DrDario, Kensington, Ramadaya, and El Corona. Perfect. And then if we could choose Schnapps, I feel like we may have just done Schnapps. I don't remember. Unload these two, perfect, and then unload these two.
Why not share some of my daily hell with you?
Yeah, we just did that one. Beautiful. If we could get rid of this one. If we could just delete the whole trade route, that would actually be very handy. Delete trade route, pretty please. Thank you. And then, nope. And then if we could start this one again, if we could try this again. Fantastic. If we could go work close. Beautiful, there we go. And if we could drop off these two, and if we could pick, nope. And then if we could pick up, unload these two. Beautiful. There we go. Oh, that's a good name. Rename. So we'll rename this one 2, and then we'll need another group. We'll create a new group. Hopefully it's just a, and we'll rename this one to from. How did that one look? No space. Perfect. There we go. And then this one will just need to go into from. Beautiful. Perfect. To and from. Although I kind of wish we could move these up there just so. That's a good point. Rename. There we go, and we'll rename this one to 1 as well. What? How does that work? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Perfect. There we go, fantastic.
Good and ready.
If we were to go up here now, we've built this one, right? No, we have not.
A new commission.
Perfect, you have arrived, fantastic. So that's just about getting you, right? You're here to pick up the Schnapps. Fantastic. Could I build you yet? We can. Perfect. There we go. We've got the oil tanker as well, which is fan-fucking-tastic. If we could open a trade route in the New World, if we could come up here to Ujirowa, or however you want to pronounce it. I actually have no idea. We'll probably have to rename it when I get a good name for it. And there's DrDario. Perfect. And if I could get you to pick up oil and unload them. Fantastic. Perfect. And then the thing is, we'll pop these into a trade route known as the Oilers. Rename group, and we'll rename you into the Oilers. Oilers, just like so. Fantastic. Beautiful. Alright, so now you are off that way. And then hopefully by the time the next episode ends, we should be able to get started on these lot over here, right? Okay, perfect. If we could now get started, so I'm going to assume we've probably received some sort of, I want to say some sort of building blocks just by now. Nope, we have not, but hopefully in the near future we will. We just quickly need to see, have you picked up? Yep, perfect, so you two are both full. Whereabouts are you? You're down here, you're picking up the last. You're up here. Where are you currently heading? I guess that's a good point.
Good and ready.
You're the bread guy. I guess at this stage we just actually need to make sure is this on your route? Yes, it is. Beautiful. Alright. So I guess now we just need to wait a little bit longer, and then hopefully we can get started on building that. Yeah, okay, perfect. We're actually just gonna move all three of these ships just out here just for now. Okie dokie, yeah, perfect. Which ones of you will get here first? Looks like you will get here first, right? I think that should be you. Nope, that should be you. Nope. That should be you. Perfect, that is you. Fantastic.
Just say the word.
So we'll change these around. At this stage, the reason we're running it this way is because the reason we're currently running it this way is due to the fact that we actually have all these spare resources here. So hopefully in the near future we can start building a bunch of potato farms over here. The issue with that is going to be needing quite a lot of tractor barns and whatnot.
I love into this.
Perfect. So if we were to pop the tractor barns just there,
unclaimed.
yeah, I don't really
This
care.
island is the
Probably gonna
earthly twin
buy it
of
off you.
Jan, the mighty heaven.
And then with you, we're probably going to need to build some more, right?
A
Yeah.
competitor raised a settlement.
178. Perfect. There we go. So we'll probably have to do that, right? Which is not going to be the worst news. We've definitely received worse news. Just going to be about trying to figure out what to do next. Perfect. So as you are arriving up here, perfect. So that's also going to allow us to start building schnapps, right? Perfect. So if we could build you 6, I guess. Schnapp distilleries. And now that's the issue. Now we're out of workers, right? So the first one we can get rid of is get rid of schnapps. So perfect. So we possibly should have just checked how many we needed. We need more than 18. Perfect. So we need at this stage we need 39. Fantastic. So we need 39. Although if we could get started, get rid of the ones like gradually on every island. So Kensington, we need to get rid of 9, I believe. So we have 9.
Your leadership.
Fantastic. Yeah. So if we could go back up here, then I guess technically we should probably be working out these as if they're double, though, right?
There aren't
I
enough
think
of us.
if we could build you 3 as well. There we go, fantastic. And then if we could go up here, then hopefully we could get rid of you.
Think independently.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fantastic. There we go, beautiful. So that should fix that money issue just there. Perfect. And yeah, that should be that good, right? And then technically you have arrived just over here. Perfect. And how many of these things do we need? We need a whopping 8. No, wrong island. This one. And a whopping 16. So it means we're going to need 8 of these. Perfect. So if we could build all 8 of them, beautiful. And then we can also come down here and get rid of all 8 of these, right? Perfect. So there we go. There we can get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. There we go. So now these guys should actually be
Awaiting new horizons.
not looking too shabby.
Something's missing.
Alright, you got the goods. You just don't know how to use them just yet. Hopefully as soon as we get these, as soon as we get some oil up here, hopefully that should be alright for us to trade. Yeah, perfect. If we could actually quickly grab one of these ships
Aye.
here. And if we could also quickly grab one of these ships and just build some flippers, dude. Fantastic.
Good and ready.
Just going to need to grab these, and these. I guess just grab a whole bunch of everything.
An influence bonus.
Take the rudder.
That's also a good point. Okay, in the meantime, if we could quickly grab, we have a spare ship somewhere, right? We do, perfect. Grab Sea Eagle. We have another one. Okay, no. If we grab Sea Eagle, we can set up a trade route between these 4 islands, of course, and then this one. Perfect. And then down here, if we could pick up wood. Oopsie. If we could go down here, if we could pick up 1, 2, 3, 4. Kensington, if we could pick up wood. There we go, perfect. So that's 2 DrDario.
Please aid me as you promised, and dispel this nightmare.
Nope.
Then we lose the bond of friend to friend.
It's alright, we'll just buy
Ceasefire
back.
has ended.
New orders?
Fantastic, there we go. And what we'll do, we'll build you, although we won't be able to use you for a while, but we'll build you. And in the meantime, hopefully all this stuff just keeps firing up, right?
A competitor raised a
Yeah,
settlement.
we're going to need quite a lot more of these. There we go, perfect. Yeah, and then hopefully missing railway track. I believe it's just. I don't really think it's a missing railway track. I think it's just your nan. Ooh. No, it's just this. We just need to connect you just there.
Ship constructed.
There we go, fantastic. Perfect. If we could possibly create another oil tanker in the meantime. We can, perfect. Create another oil tanker. Perfect, there we go.
Ready for
Right,
a
you lot start counting. And then we're gonna need to upgrade some artisans, and then hopefully we can call it there, right? Artisans into engineers. Fantastic, there we go, beautiful. Alright, cheers, bye bye.